Has some buyers stepping in here.
Financial conditions are very accommodative.
All right, we're about 25 minutes after the open. How do we handle the first 25 minutes, everybody? Let's do a little trader check-in. I took off way too much size. It worked in my favor today, but luckily it was kind of slow and grindy. I was able to manage it decently, but too big, too fast. Slow it down, killer.
Stock prices and house prices are elevated. Our jobs were fine on the particular market valuation.
Okay. Nice, Tony. Good patience waiting for that trade.
Now concluded their remarks.
That looks like a back test of a LVN that's got filled in a little bit. So it sure feels like long. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How's everybody doing today in YouTube land? All right. Nice, Allie. Caleb, I would encourage you to go through the free course. There's 4 course setups, and then there's an advanced playbook. So module 5 of the course will go through all of that, Caleb. If you haven't been through the course yet, as a premium member, you absolutely should take advantage of that. That's in the video courses in the premium. But so there's more than the 4 core. There are variations on the core 4. So they're not really even all that different. They just present themselves differently. But pretty much the 4 core setups embody every trade that I take, even the variations on them. So they might look a little differently, but the principles behind each one of them play out behind my trade ideas, even the scalps. Nice PDC long. NQ stronger than ES. So where's the next level we're watching? We got a previous LVN at 690, and then we have a composite LVN up in the 700s. Pretty far. That was a VWAP bounce on the New York VWAP too. It took a couple minutes to pan out. Traded below it just a little bit, but that was essentially the idea. So New York VWAP. Right there. All right, I'm trading a new take profit trader pro account, pro plus, whatever it is. I just passed that last week, 50K. Take profit pro. Yep, those will all be higher time frame fade value or extremes. I didn't even consider value area high on Globex because that's developing. It's still being fleshed out. Yes, but it was still kind of, let's take a look. Since this is all new price area, I wouldn't consider this a value area high. So it was more off these levels. These were different spots too. I don't know if this one was, but the previous LVN above it. Delta's still very strong here. It's interesting. I don't know what's happening. My trade evade take profit is very slow. I don't know what's going on here. And it made me lose money. I don't know what's happening. I don't like that. I was frozen there for a second. I was pressing the buttons and nothing happened. And then there's a delay and then all of a sudden the orders pop up. No bueno. Yeah, Scotch. So I heard from them yesterday. We're hoping today or tomorrow. I know we've said that before, but we're really hoping today or tomorrow at this point. That's the latest. And just to, reiterate, that's all trading view. We've been supplying everything we need. Trading view just sits on things. Takes forever. Tick strike is awesome. I love it. Love trading with it. Dow is going straight down. NQ is going straight up. Scott, you could do a free trial and check it out. I mean, that's up to you to decide. I think it does. I wouldn't use it if I didn't think it made a difference. You know. You can get a free week trial with that link.
So again, Johnson currently speaking to reporters. We have posted the video on the feed.
I don't know if I told you guys, but Tick Strike and Financial Juice is bringing me on as one of their lead educators. I'm going to be running classes and stuff for Tick Strike and Financial Juice. I'll be the face of Tick Strike and Financial Juice. Very exciting. I know I don't seem excited. It's because I'm very tired, but I am actually quite excited about the opportunity. So you're going to be seeing this mug on their social media very shortly. Well, because they don't have a face, Bill. I would be the, you know, they don't really have much outward marketing in terms of people that really talk about their product on their own social media. They have a couple old YouTube videos, but be the poster child. How about that, Bill? Does that sound better? Poster child of Tick Strike Financial Juice.
Johnson says Senate votes on Sunday open the door to the government reopening.
Somebody just came in with a straw and just sucked out all of the volatility of this market. Man, it is, wow. Of course, the Dow is just going down. I'm heavily invested in the Dow, of course. So that's me. This looks like an ascending triangle.
I want to vote as soon as possible in the House on passing a bill to reopen the government.
So we got this flat top here. We expect more upside when we see that pattern. I don't know if I'd want to buy the top of it. It could certainly flush before it goes up. They love to do that. Suck in all the shorts, flush out the week longs, then they rip it. No. Coming up to value area high on gold right here and upper band and around number 4,100.
Johnson tells House members to begin returning to Washington.
Look for those dip buys. Unless it flushes. All right, so I'm going to keep it really conservative in my take profit account. I'm going to just do like 300, 350 bucks a day in this new pro account. So that's done. Nothing crazy. See if I can hold on to this one for a while. I wouldn't anticipate that big of a flush. Everything's getting bought up. Every time it tries to sell, it gets bought up. Indicative of the ascending triangle and the breakout to the upside so far. Can that change? Absolutely. But the conditions have not changed. I generally trade minis, Anthony. One or two. Especially take profit trader destroys you with commissions. So minis pay off nicely to use over micros. There's the break. Let's see if we can keep going. You get used to like the no commissions on Project X. And then you switch over to take profit and you're like, damn, brutal. Interesting VWAP on Dow here. I wonder if he recovers. Quite the sell-off. Hey, Tim, welcome to the stream. Yes, there is a delay on YouTube. It's could be slight, 30 seconds to a minute, but it's still a delay. The Discord is low latency. It's usually like a second delay. Maybe. It's very fast. Afternoon from the UK. Good morning from South Florida, the Sunshine State. 80 something degrees and sunny today. Oh, UK people don't know what 80 degrees is. Let's see. What's 80 degrees? What is 80 degrees? 26. 26.6. It's probably gonna be like 27 degrees today.
Sticky Johnson says, I think I have the votes to pass the stop loss.
Oh, it's definitely not. It's not 65. I'm in Palm Beach County. It is 77 right now by me. Just looking at my weather app. Very choppy. Talking about 10-point range here now. We went from volatility to no. We had a 500-point rally on Friday. Oh, that looks like it could be a big rejection. Is that the buy the dip? Could very well be. I don't know. We'll see. Nope. Flush. 20-point flush. So far. Ooh, Tony, that sounds cold, man. I can't even imagine. 3 degrees Celsius. 2 degrees. Dark and rain. Ooh. You're in Finland, if I think correctly. The flush. Are we looking for the dot buy the dip? Or is it too early to buy the dip? Because this is flushing hard. All right. Call it in this account. You can try it. There's a lot of downside from here. If we break that upper band, manage your risk. ES is not joining the upside party. We're pretty much in a distribution on ES, and we're at point of control on NQ. So it's not a clean PDC long anymore. The clean PDCs are over. We've been trading sideways too long at this point. Because we're at a point of control now. I'll be right back. It did hold though. But really, we're just trading in this distribution, right? A value area low right here. LVN. Deposit LVN right here. So we're trading kind of above some nice structure, which is good. Aloha from Oahu. Oahu sounds nice. Well, this is crazy. Anybody else have this on their Project X? Look at this. What is this? Where did that come from? This. Yeah, nothing to see here, guys. Business as usual in the futures market. Clear, transparent pricing and exchange. You don't see the same thing on Trade This seems to be exclusively a Project X thing. All right, I think I'll go over to top step at this point. Return to value.
The Trump administration tells the US Supreme Court it continues to seek faults of the judge's order that required it to fully fund food aid this month for 42 million Americans.
Hold on here. Back to point of control. Back up it goes. CVD is still going straight up. That's interesting. How many of these are going to be trap buyers when they really flush this thing? I don't know. We'll see. Very slow market today. Low volatility. Sending triangle continues. Is this the break this time? Next leg up. Or another rejection. Bought up once again. For now. I'm making it easy. Another rejection. Does it get bought up again? This is the worst, guys. This is so boring. This is just awful. No direction. Grindy. The worst. Very difficult to trade conditions. This is trash. There you go. Nice fades on gold. There you go. Fade value or extreme short on gold. Played off to the tick. While the rest of us waste our time with NQ. Point of control. Other side of value. glad I caught a lot of my good trades early because maybe we get some volatility step in. That would be good. We do have to hold above 600. That is key. We break point of control here, other side of value. Our buyers here. Can't seem to get by point of control. Back up it goes. It's so stupid. Yeah, it's the worst. I mean, you could technically be trading this upper band and fading the distributions, but we all know this thing could flush at any moment. We know. I wasn't born yesterday. This isn't my first day trading NQ. I mean, AJ, that's a C setup at best. Yeah, it's a scalp. Oh, that's a very tight range you're dealing with. From point of control to value area high is maybe what, 10, 15 points? If you grab the whole thing. You're literally talking about this. $20 points. I'll be right back, guys. Archive says VWAP has changed my trading. Awesome. Love to hear that kind of stuff.
US dollar hits US session note against the euro. Single currency, that's down 0.1% on the day.
You know, people are chasing that long. Probably getting trapped. They're trapping both sides here. They're going to flush somebody out. Yep. Recognize that trap. Back to the point of control. Fun never ends. You hold that gold short, Danny. That was a nice one. It's down 100 ticks from that fade. Nice job. Either way, good trade. If we break POC, we're going to the other side of value. But we can't seem to break POC. So people are going to keep buying it until it doesn't work. There it goes. There she blows. There she blows. I don't really see much to trade here. This is tough. We got an ascending channel, right? So you could buy here. Delta's showing some weakness, though. Maybe we wait for a little lower. Soybeans, lean hogs. You guys don't even know. You know, I was a hog trader. Want to see my cowboy hat? So this is me from my lean hog trading days. Back when I was trading hogs. I was an excellent lean hog trader. And when hogs weren't moving, I was trading cattle. And lastly, from my oil trading days, be right back. Now, it's very possible I'm the only one in the history of YouTube to ever put out lean hogs trading content. All right, so this is where we buy. Who's buying? This is the buy spot. Going long. The bottom of the distribution. Maybe we get a little more downside. Let's see. Sure looks like a good buy spot to me. Or is it going all the way back down here? The tape has changed a bit. It's not getting bought up as aggressively as it was, but that can change here. Dow's at lows, Russell's at lows, ES is almost at VWAP. I'm at the top of the list. Hey, tick strike always sounds the meanest before the best buying opportunities. Know what I mean? I started at 26. Not too far off quite yet. I don't like how it's kind of bleeding out here. Delta's also kind of fading a little bit. Well, you buy them lean, then you fatten them up to save yourself money. Right? That's what you do. You buy them lean, then you're responsible for fattening them up before you know what. They're cheaper lean. There it goes. There it is. Take one more off here. Let's see if I could hold one. Back up to 38, maybe. Point of control. Stop at break even. Do have some structure in the way there. Long at 16 3/4 now because I added in a little lower. Covered 3, got 1 left. Well, this is where the scaling in helps because we don't know where it's going to stop when it does that. So we try and average into a good position. This looks like it's going to stop out my last contract. We'll see. Maybe not. Yeah, guys, keep working on that. Huge skill. Huge. Huge. I would like to see us get back up to this point of control now. No buyers on the delta quite yet. All right, I got stopped out of my last one. ES almost at VWAP here. Might try again. I grabbed 1 here at 14. So I got in a little better at where I got stopped out at. Not by much, but a little better. And then I'll add probably down by 600. Right here. The delta does not look favorable, but the structure does. So let's see if they just melt it through here or not. I still got some room to add right here. And then it's the last line of defense for me. That composite LVN. So I have 2. Average price 11 1/4. This is VWAP on ES right here, and it's 600 on NQ. So let's see what happens. I'm not adding another one quite yet. You hear this about we're going to get stimulus checks? Crazy. Stimulus. We still have inflation close to 3%, and they're giving us stimulus checks. All right. That's about it, guys. This is it. This has got to hold. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Lots of sellers. And I'm out. Right through everything. Did not care. We get a reclaim. Otherwise, 550.
Trump's financial meeting with the You should have a video on the feed.
Where's my tick strike? I don't understand. Oof. Super angry. That's angry tick strike right there. All right, here's VWAP.
You have a video with the meeting between company affairs as well.
We get the VWAP bounce. Come on, baby. Push. Push. Sellers pounding it. Pounding. Can it hold? Buyers defending. They're trying so hard. Holy tamale. Pounding the buyers here. Doesn't always play out fast. The setup is a VWAP bounce, coin surfer, not flush to open lows. See if it holds. Doesn't look like it wants to bounce, does it? That's weekly VWAP right there, or monthly VWAP, I should say. 535. Sub VWAP trap. Delta's showing buyers here. See if they can sustain. Stop this freight train. I don't know if the break of monthly VWAP bodes well for the rejection 10 points below it. VIX went up a little bit, not by much. That little sell off there. Angry bears. There's your Madonna. Interestingly, still no capitulation volume on any of this. So orderly sell off.
US to sell $110 billion on 4-week bills on November 13th will settle on November 18th.
You got little bounces, but no sustainability there. Dow's going straight down. At this point, up is not looking good. We've broken all the key levels. So that's it. Longs are duns. You're not getting up. Maybe eventually, but not before it liquidates everybody. We broke all the key levels. Key levels are gone. We would need to reclaim those levels for longs. Maybe down at lower band, 454. So I'm flat at this point. Took the L after the break of monthly VWAP and IB low. I had the opportunity to take some profits, but that's all right. Now buyers might step in, but feels like a better opportunity to. Oh, my trade debate's not working again. Lovely. It's happening. I press the buttons and nothing happens. That's great. Anybody else having trade debate issues?
Fedman says potential end to government shutdown doesn't change outlook much. Currently speaking in CNBC interview.
Yeah, I would say shorts at this point. We've broken all the key levels. We're going straight down at this point. Let's go. Let's all have fun now. Or 50 points from here, maybe. CVD is going sideways, though. Not that that's mattered, because it started going up at the VWAP and we kept going straight down. So there's that.
Fedline says data since September suggests Fed should be more dovish than its September view. Just to reiterate, Fedline says data since September suggests the Fed should be more dovish than its September view.
This is stupid.
Fedline says reasonable to be incremental and more dovish. Fedline says inflation data is stale. And Myron says inflation is coming down. Fedline says some of my colleagues are looking at backwards looking inflation.
There goes.
House Freedom Caucus Chair, probable yes on stock gap.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. The market goes straight up during the government shutdown, and now that there's news of it reopening, the market should go down. It makes perfect sense if you think about it. That felt very capitulatory, but let's see what happens. There might have been some short cover in there.
Fedline says core PCE inflation is running much closer to the 2% target.
We get down a lower band or what? I should have bounced now. Well, the rumor is that the government's going to reopen. That's not a fact yet. So we should be buying. Is that the truth?
Fedline base point cuts appropriate for December, 25 basis points at the minimum.
I'd be very careful trying to get sucked into any longs here. I'm done with this. All right, we got another 15 minutes. I'll watch the market here. It's been a rather successful day until this last half hour, 40 minutes, but not even. Now it squeezes.
Dow Jones trade gains, last flat. Fed warrants as data since September suggests the Fed should be more dovish than its September view.
But technically, the government shutdown hasn't ended yet. That's just a rumor currently. Rumor that they're going to be getting together and voting on it, that they have a plan. No, the news would be that the government's reopened, I would imagine, or there was a successful vote. It's not a guarantee yet. If we want to split hairs, I've been known to split a hair or two. What's the question again here, Jake? Would price versus CJ indicate any support? Not really, not here. This looks like this looks bearish to me. This looks like the aggressive buyers are being sold into on the CVD. So I see it as the opposite. This looks not great. All right, Vitya. Thanks for trying today. Those Mondays, man, they could be a killer. Everybody's so bullish, and then when the flush comes, we're all looking for the bounce. Go straight down. Actually, kind of reminds me of last week. Let's take a look at what day was that? Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, here we go. Monday. Look at Monday of last week. Bullish, 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 bullish. Straight down. Almost a carbon print of Monday of last week. The low close? What do you mean the low close, Shelly? I guess the low close would be entirely independent on what time frame you're looking at. With the low, oh, close enough. I get it. Close, not close. I get it. Start adding for a fade value or extreme. It's pretty darn close. And there was it's a tough one. This might be a temporary bottom, but was pretty darn close. ES wasn't playing along. I don't know. Tough one. I don't think I would have started adding there yet. But also, a lot of us already traded the VWAP bounce, the monthly bounce, the I being low. By the time we got here, we're exhausted. Everybody got liquidated before it goes up. Well, let's do a trader check-in, guys. How did we trade today? Tough conditions past, no bounces unless you caught the return to value, right? But you're taking the return to value into key support areas. Tough conditions, guys. Really did not react well to key levels. Nice, Tony. At least somebody did well. Lager did well. Anybody who chased price short probably did well. Of you guys that are green, who shorted? Catch and chase. I mean, because there was no real back test shorts. So if you were short, tell me what the setup was. Aside from chasing it short. That's not a setup, Scott. I shorted on New York VWAP Bounce down. That's not a setup. You just made that up. Very, very, very late. JJ's playing games. I mean, if you guys chased it short and got rewarded, that's fine. But don't make up setups, right? Let's be honest with ourselves. Honesty. There was a return to value, but the return to value is up here. So if you weren't short from the 600s, you was chasing. RTH back test short. Where was the back test?
The 6-month bills total $4.9 billion.
589.
$5.5 billion.
I don't see that as a back test short. Looks like a straight down trend candle on the 1 minute.
Fed's Myron says we're staying the path on rate cuts is the right move.
The point I'm trying to make here, guys, if you chase it short and you made money, that's great. But also, there's going to be a lot of times where you do that same behavior and it's going to rip your face off. Right? Work today, great, but it wasn't a setup. There was really no good short setup per our system or my system. And if you're trading something different, that's fine. But I had no short. I got short up here, right? After here, we got some bounce. If your precision wasn't well, right? Here was a back test short here, short signal here. So the only shorts I see.
Fed's Myron says the Fed's chair job is to reflect the views of the committee, which is divided.
I see a short here. Here. Yes, you could have taken a short here. But you'd be shorting right into the Globex VWAP as it's bouncing. So that would, that's not, I would take that away. And then here. These are the only valid setups. You could chase it short. It's going down, short it. Going up, buy it.
The White House official, the action in the Senate is a positive development, and we look forward to seeing it progress. As Myron says, economic data said September points in one direction. That concludes comments from Fed tomorrow.
Well, is what it is, guys. We'll come back tomorrow. If you traded red, that's all right. This was tricky. If you traded green, good for you. If you're not journaling your trades, you probably won't remember what you did tomorrow anyway. And come back tomorrow and press buttons. Of those of you that are taking this very seriously, make sure you're journaling your trades. You understand where you followed a process and where you were just trusting your gut and it worked out and you got rewarded for bad behavior. If you did well, I'm telling you right now, guys, if you're not journaling your trades, you're not going to remember what you did today in 48 hours. And you're not going to be able to repeat it. You're going to think you know what you're doing, but you don't. It's impossible. Unless you have a process and a structure, you're just throwing caution to the wind. So, but it is what it is. Thank you, elites. There is CW2. No, so it won't auto sync. I don't think you have to download the trades and upload them manually. It shouldn't take longer than like 30 seconds to do. But there's no auto sync, unfortunately. All right, GM. Make sure you're journaling, guys. Make sure you're writing down what happened today. Sometimes we get rewarded for bad behavior. That really screws with us because it wasn't actually good trading that got you green. And that's a major problem because we'll do it again and then we get burnt. We're wondering and scratching our head. What happened? I thought that worked last time when I just shorted the break of VWAP. We'll be on gold tomorrow night. I'll be on gold tomorrow night. For those of you guys want to trade gold with our other members, they're usually in the gold room in the evenings. Hi, Eric. Good work. My better trades were in the morning before things got silly. I'll do a little review here. So this is my top one, instant funded. About 13.5 in this account. That was much earlier in the morning. I have my Apex account is in payout. I'm going to request a payout on that after 5 o'clock today. So that'll be a 2K payout. I have this new take profit trader account. Pro. It's a funded take profit. Just got this today. We did 420 in this today. And then I traded another Top Step Combine, new 50K. Just hit the max profit target on this one. So that's it for me today, guys. And I was fooling around in my demo account. Most of this dropped down because I'd already hit profit targets in my accounts. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful day. If you're going to keep on trading, you can head on over to the premium voice channels. You can share your mic, share your screens. I encourage you to, even if you're done trading and you have some time, head on over to the voice channels. You guys can collaborate, watch the charts, spot setups together, learn if you're newer to the system, get a little better understanding of what other traders are doing. And if you are going to keep on trading, manage your risk, stay sharp. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the premium Discord for the market open. YouTube will be going live around 10 a.m. with a delayed feed. If you're red today, make sure you journal, figure out why. And if you're green today, make sure you journal and figure out why. Have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see everybody tomorrow morning. Happy trading. Bye-bye.